Let's move on. Between 5,000 and 6,000 defence personnel leave the military each year. And Barnaby, the $16.2 million Enhanced Employment Support for Veterans grant, designed to help veterans adjust to life after service, seems to have disappeared into thin air. You've called this to people's attention. Where's it gone?
Well, so often the warrants that the Labor Party give before an election turn out to be not the case afterwards. What we've seen is whether it's grants that were available to soldier on, to the RSL, to emergency relief, they're gone. Whether we see on warrants and other issues like power prices, never happened. Registered nurse in every aged care facility, never happened. Interest rates would go down, never happened. But we've got to trust them on the voice. They seem to spend a lot more time concentrating on the voice than on the cost of living. That's something I have got loud and clear. And veterans is yet another area where we're seeing from everything from discovery of war graves, not war graves, of returned servicemen, especially from the First World War, and there are servicemen, and where they are buried, how they've managed to sort of cut the funding from that, cut the funding to soldier on. I mean, look, if Ms. Hass, the lady you had on before, wants to talk about something about politics, maybe she might, before the next game, talk about those issues and give her opinion on power prices and cost of living and what's happening to the discovery of returned servicemen's war graves and what happened to the money for the RSL and soldier on and emergency relief. Because now that they're in the game of politics, before every game, let's have a little political discussion.
And to that we can add the Labor's budget cut to end the program providing incapacity payments based on 100% of normal pre-injury weekly earnings for a veteran to be studying up for a new career. I mean, I don't see her offering commentary on that. Moving on to the parliamentary week ahead, what's on the agenda?
No, they don't. And Phil Thompson's been well, in the coming week, of course, we're going to be basically continuing to pursue the Labor Party and this complete hypocrisy where they're just absolutely focused on the voice. They get focused on the philosophical. They're talking about transmission lines and wind factories and the voice. While mums and dads are working out how on earth do I pay that bill in that envelope that's sitting on my kitchen counter? How do I do that? What's happened to my standard of living? Why are these people so fascinated in causes that are in no way going to help in any way the issue that's before them? And that is the price of their power, their price of their groceries, their interest rate, which is either on the housing payments or rent payments. These are the things that are worrying people. These are the things that are disturbing people. But what's disturbing people up top is the voice.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. I wanted to chat with you about some evidence that was given by Margot Andre, CEO of Australian Pork Limited, in a Senate committee last week about the intimidation and harassment of rural people by animal rights activists. Take a look at this, Barnaby.
They are coming to our office, they are pretending to be a plumber, for goodness sake, to get access to my office while they hide in toilets. God knows how long they had been there. It is appalling, and this behaviour should not be supported.
Barnaby, what right do these extremists have to make agriculture workers just trying to do their job, just trying to pay their bills, and who, in my experience, genuinely care about being humane to the animals with which they work, fear for their safety as the price of earning a living?
And also feeding your listeners. You worry about the price of groceries. Those people breaking into sheds are not the ones who are going to help your price of groceries. They're the ones who are going to hurt your price of groceries. We've got the population moving to 10 billion people. We've got a huge issue. I mean, if what they are, they're always the same. They're the radical left trying to use a moralistic cause to overturn the democratic rights of the majority. They're always the same. And they virtue signal their way into it. You know, we're here for the pigs, and therefore we're going to close down food production. And that means it gives us the right to completely impose on someone else's property rights, to turn up, to mimic and pretend we're somebody else. I mean, we always get a sense of satisfaction, but it's infuriating. If I was saying, well, actually, I'm a radical greenie. I'm a bad-looking one, but I'm a radical greenie, and I just want to go to your office and, show me where the photocopy is, show me where the phone is, show me where your computer is. What's the code? I'm just going to send out a few emails here. I am a bank robber. I have, I've stolen a ship. People say, oh, that's outrageous, because, you have mimicked something and came into their rightful private property and then completely destroyed their business process or their political purpose. But we allow these people to do it and we sit back. So the question is to the courts, are you going to stand up or are you going to say, oh, you know, with a wink and a nod, we'll let these people just completely go against the principle that a person has private property rights, they should be respected, they're doing a lawful business, and the lawful business feeds you.
Too right, Barnaby. Thank you so much. We have to leave it there, but I really appreciate your time on a Sunday night. You have a good one.